Need to go to the chiropractor. Alright. Doors are locked, yes. Passengers, there are none. Caps pin is removed, yes. This is starting engine, so let's go down to doors, caps, aircon can stay on. Fuel quantity is fullest. Right, left tank confirming. Transponders 1200 for GA. Nav and radios we've done before on Deniliquin. CTAF 119 and 1186 is area up there, which we can turn on. Let's bring up our RPM to 1700. Do our quick run-ups. There we go, and we'll click over to the engine page. We'll load up, looking for the alt increase on both, correct? Turn these off, looking for both alt drops, correct? Turn back on what you wish. Jump back over to checklist. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Mags, left mag. 60, 70 drop. We don't want more than 150 on either side. And the right one. And you don't want a difference of more than 75. So that was about 70 as well, so there was pretty much no difference. And bringing it back to idle.
Helicopter Juliet, Bravo, clear for runway.
There's idle, left, right, down, and up. Cool, bring it back to 1000 RPM, put in 1300 for our exiting level, because it's about 385, or I can go 1400. 316, now we'll go 1300 above ground. And our flight plan is tracking for direct Canberra, so we can put our heading in to match the same. Sometimes I'll put the heading as just runway heading as well, just so that if I am taking off upwind and I want to use the autopilot, it's quite easy, so I might do that. So the runway we're going to use today is probably... What is that? 30. Yeah, bit of a backtrack, that's okay. This guy's just fucking dirtying everything up. Having a good fucking time. Lovely little dusting there.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I'm just mucking around. It looks great in the light.
And I just washed it too, would you believe it?
That's your afternoon for you there.
Yeah, exactly.
I reckon we can almost... We'll keep watching that windsock, because if it changes too dramatically, we'll backtrack, but we can probably keep this taxi shorter than we need to. Deni traffic, Yankee, Quebec, Foxtrot, taxiing, runway 12. Northern departure will be tracking direct Canberra, Deni traffic.
Pretty nice out of that way at the moment, I just come from Jindabyne.
No, I don't plan on coming back. It's the city life for me, mate.
Enjoy.
Thanks, you too. Alrighty, so we're on the taxiway. We'll backtrack This is 30 to our right. 12, apologies. 12 to our right, so we'll backtrack 12. Deni traffic, Yankee, Quebec, Foxtrot, entering backtracking runway 12, Deni. The wind is, it's kind of like crosswindy. It's a bit meh, both ways. They're doing like big runway upgrades here, so and this grass runway is fucking massive. I'm sure you should be able to see it. And it's not even the like, because they've got the, or maybe that is the divide, because usually they have the runway and then they have to have the edging. Maybe I'm seeing the runway and the edging looks like one, because they've got these markers where you like can't be on the inside of. Oh, there's a little taxiway there too, didn't know that. So yep, we'll backtrack here. We've done our flight plan is logged. We've done our run-ups. We're ready to go. We're essentially going to depart upwind runway 12 and make a crosswind or an upwind departure and track for Canberra, as my dad would say. Usually when you get to the end of a runway, you'll always make your turn toward the circuit, and typically they would be doing left-hand circuits, so we would turn into that circuit so that you can view it, is essentially the moral of that story. It's actually a pretty good strip here, to be honest. Very impressive. I'll get as much runway as I can, only because if there's a tiny little bit of that crosswind, it's very, very minimal, but you know. And it's a 1400 meter runway, so it's pretty big. Alright. Alright, we'll just get back in the middle here. There's so much grass. Where the fuck's the middle of the runway? Oh, pretty much on it. Yeah, we'll bring up full power. We don't really need to do a short field takeoff, but you know, it's fun, so why not? There's a bloody fly, see if we can get rid of that first. Out you go, mate. Out you go. Oh, alright. Deni traffic, Yankee, Quebec, Foxtrot rolling, runway 12, Deni. Alright, here we go, bringing our power up, brakes on. Let's go. Right rudder. There's full power. Want to lift that nose wheel up pretty much straight away just to take off that pressure. Airspeed's alive. We should get up before the middle of the runway, I think. Try not to kill any birds. That's 70. We'll use a bit of ground effect here. There we go. Foot flaps up. Deni traffic, Yankee, Quebec, Foxtrot, departing the circuit, crosswind, tracking direct, Canberra, climbing 6,500, Deni traffic.
$600.
Alrighty, here's that Ute Muster. And bring our power back. Glue this back on. Fuck, that thing's still getting there. And we'll do another pass of this just to say goodbye to our good friends. See if they notice us. wild view of the Ute Muster there. Look good, team. Catch you next time. Alright, he'll dial in 6500 here. We'll hit nav, we'll hit direct to, we'll go Canberra, it'll intercept that. We can bring back our power, we can put our flight control mode. Climb at 120, put our autopilot on. Bringing up that full power. And just leaning as we go. A little bit of right rudder if we need to. You shouldn't need too much once we're out. Right. How'd you get like that? Even though that does look cool. Oh, I hate it when it splits these videos up. Annoying. Considering I'm the one that fucking edits them. And we can switch over to our right tank here. There we go, keep our boost pump on for the moment. So after takeoff checklist, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here in the flight deck. On behalf of your first officer and captain, we appreciate your loyalty. That's short field takeoff. I don't want that. We've already done that. Climb. Here we go. Climb power set. Flaps are up. Mixtures ridge. Fuel pump boost is still on. Let's triple check where we are and what we're doing.
Nav 169, good taxi seatbelt.
Nav 169, operator.
Nav 169, we're taxiing now. Canberra runway 18, thanks. COB, request code.
Nav 169, score 4310, now report up traffic.
310, 169.
And just because I'm very much enjoying flight following these days, we'll see if we can grab our code and flight following as followed into Canberra, because we duck across a bit of the Albury's airspace there. Easiest way for us is to pull up our nearest. Obviously you can pull up your flight plan too and check some of the details in there, where you are, how far you are away from certain destinations, but this nearest list is super helpful as well. So we're 10 miles to the east of Deni. Melbourne Centre, Yankee, Quebec, Foxtrot, flight details.
Yankee, Quebec, Foxtrot, Melbourne Centre.
We've just departed Deni, we're approximately 10 miles to the east of the field, 4,000 foot, just looking to grab flight following and our code as filed for arrival into Canberra. Yankee, Quebec, Foxtrot.
Yankee, Quebec, Foxtrot, stand by.
Yeah, so flight following has a few different levels, but essentially just makes...
Code 4, just make sure because the current is for military.
It just makes your flying that much more monitored by air traffic control. They're keeping an eye, letting you know when you change levels of what you're doing, where traffic is. So yeah, so I've started doing it more often. And I'd recommend if anyone's doing larger navigations or trips, and if they're not flying IFR, that's a great little add-on to your safety. Absolutely slapping kind of tail crosswind here. Let's keep going up to 6.5, thank you. Don't know why I had 4.9 dialed in. It's weird, Avplan like used to do the line.
Yankee, Quebec, Foxtrot, squawk 0552.
0552, Yankee, Quebec, Foxtrot. If you are unfamiliar with the phonetic alphabet or...
Quebec, Foxtrot identified as no report of alpha traffic, can confirm level on climb 2.
On climb 6,500, passing 5,600, Yankee, Quebec, Foxtrot.
Yankee, Quebec, Foxtrot, no report of alpha traffic, 6,500, area QNH 1028.
Copy the traffic information. QNH 1028, Yankee Quebec Foxtrot.
Why is this in
Special Mike, contact Center 125.3, expect star clearance today.
I can feel this hair. This hair is... oh, so annoying. So yes, flight following is great because A, they'll do things like that. You just heard the controller say where they let you know what other traffic is around.
Chile 84, auto, meta, huge.
And we might actually go up to 85.
Wind 1,
We'll tell him in a
0
second.
degrees, 06 knots, visibility greater than 10 kilometres, field cloud detected, temperature 26, dew point -4, QNH 1027, no reported rainfall.
Melbourne Centre, Yankee Quebec Foxtrot here. We might go up to 8,500 if that works for you.
Gambia time 20, part 6,700, climbing initial flight level 110, that's 3 miles to the east of the field, tracking in at 057, and we're estimating Walker time 11.
Survey 169, I identified, clear to Bankstown via logger, flight plan route, climb flight level 240.
Bankstown, Walker, flight plan route, climb flight level 240, Survey 169.
I don't think he heard me. That's okay.
Melbourne Centre, Yankee Quebec Foxtrot. Request 8,500.
Yankee Quebec Foxtrot, no report over traffic 8,500.
Climbing 8,500, Yankee Quebec Foxtrot.
Yankee Quebec Foxtrot.
There we go, we'll keep the boost on and we'll get up to 85. We'll get above this very, very tiny little weather layer here. You can just see the... I hope you can see it on these cameras. It's like the inversion layer, so it's where one part of the weather stops and another part begins. There is far more better scientific terms for that. But usually above it, we might lose this tailwind, or we can get a better tailwind. But usually the air is smoother. It was actually been pretty smooth, so we'll see what happens. So. Great tailwind. Very much appreciate that tailwind. Oh.
Fluent 84, contact me 122.1.
The other good thing about flight following is if you do have to go through some Class D and Class C airspace on your trip, they just retain your code, and it's a bit, I guess, less workload.
Center wind ready, lead controlled airspace, sending no report arrived, traffic area QNH 101, correction 1028.
A little bit less workload for you as a pilot. I mean, obviously you still have to be conscious of what airspace you're going through and making sure you have the correct clearances, but instead of like every time you go in and out of those airspaces having to request request those clearances, you just have them following you through. 20 knots, pretty much almost a direct tailwind, which is awesome. So I think this trip is about an hour and 20 minutes normally, but with this, it's so cool. It literally looks like it's like a layer of haze. It could be like condensation, or like, I don't actually know what like the official term of haze is, but or it could be smoke. So there's 85. We'll pull this once it levels off. Pull this power back to 75%, which is pretty much there at 85. That's 75 there, and we've still got that 18 knot tailwind, which is awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Let's see what that. It's kind of like crosswindy now.
Navigator 169, just reconfirm that last frequency.
Navigator 169, 127 decimal 4.
But it's definitely helping
Apologies, 1274, Navigator 169.
with our overall ground speed. 174 now, ground speed, 175. Almost 180. Nice, so it's brought our flight time. It's 4:26, which means we're getting about 5:26, which is great. Last light is just after 6 now, I believe, as winter starts to fade out and summer starts to come in. So might leave you guys there, save some of this battery and space to bring you into Canberra. So thanks for joining me in the flight deck for departing Deniliquin. Deniliquin.